It is my pleasure to introduce a two-time champion on the PBA Tour, defending Carmen Salvino champion, repeat Carmen Salvino champion, Andres Gomez. How nice is it to do it twice?
It's just incredible. I knew I had a chance, but you know, DJ bowled great all week, and I knew it was going to be tough. But I had a good start like last year, and just kept striking and got there.
All right, now talk to me how you got through this. You're from Colombia, a little warmer there, and you live in Florida, and I'm getting tired of the Facebook photos of all the nice palm trees and weather. Dealing with the cold weather, did that play a factor? You had to deal with a different environment.
Yeah, definitely. I learned that maybe about 7 years ago when I joined the tour, and I came here and I saw how my fingers just got so small. I had to use tape all the time, and tape and get in, the heat, and it was tough. So I had to adjust and I learned, and this year was so much fun.
Well, Carmen Salvino lives here in the Midwest, in the Chicago area, and since you win his championship all the time, he's offered a room at his house. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, PBA Hall of Famer Carmen Salvino with a check and trophy.
Adoption papers. We meet once a year, it seems like, every time. Bowling on the Salvino pattern. You must like my pattern, Nelson.
Yeah, it really seems that we have a connection going on.
Let's do it again one more year. And you did a great job bowling. I've enjoyed watching that one time in Indianapolis. It was a lot of fun. You're a real gentleman.
Hi, I'm Ashley Galante, and I'm with the Carmen Salvino Classic champion, Andres Gomez. How does this win compare to your first win at the World Series of Bowling?
You know what? That's a very good question. I know the first one is always the toughest one. I got it against a great player like Wes Malott. This one, I think, it might have been, I don't know, I think it's even tougher because the field this week was so hard. The scores were high, the lanes, transition really hard at the end. So to be able to make just the top two, only two guys making TV, and to make a run from 13, I think I was, to 8th, then to 2nd, and then win the title against such a good player as DJ, it means everything. I worked very hard for this, so I'm pretty proud.
Mentally, how do you prepare for just competing for only 2 spots?
You know what, it was in the back of my mind all week long, knowing that when it's only 4, it's pretty tough to make just top 4. So when it was top 2, I was like, wow, this is gonna be just one of those weeks that it's just so difficult. But I kept working hard, I kept striking, I was moving some spots, and when I got to position round, I was 3rd, and I needed to beat Sean and to get 27 pins from Smallwood. And just like the title match, I got with a good start, mark, and I think 7 or 8 in a row, and that's all it took.
You accomplished a rare feat by defending your title on this pattern. What is it that you like so much about this shot?
Well, I feel I'm pretty good when it comes to medium patterns. I led the Viper. I made another show on the Tournament of Champions. So all medium patterns suit my game pretty good. This one has been a 40-foot pattern, the shortest this week. I knew it was my best chance. And I don't think it was so much about the name. Maybe it's faith, I don't know. But it was just one of those patterns that read my slow hook so good. And it gets my bowling ball to face up the pocket the right way. And if I make the good shots that I need to throw and the good decisions that I need to make when it comes to transition, I know I'm pretty dangerous and I can be in the top 10.
What are you going to do to celebrate your win?
Well, I have some family here and I have my girl here, so it's gonna be a great night.
I'm here with Chris Schlemmer, who is the marketing manager of Rotogrip. Chris, I see that you have 2 bowling balls with you. What do we have?
I do. I've actually got the 2 winning balls that Andres just used to win his 2nd consecutive Carmen Salvino title. To be quite honest, the high roads are in play for Andres most of the week over in the main bay. Coming over here, we knew there was going to be a little bit of difference in friction. That's why we actually pulled this one out of the bag. This actually is a Rotogrip Shooting Star. a solid cover stock to help blend the friction out in the lane. And, you know, to be honest, it was really good when the mat in practice. And, you know, the thing we had to really prepare for was all the strip and re-oils. You know, that was one thing in the show with the team concept and rerunning the lanes. And that really has a factor in within, you know, when you strip and re-oil a lane like 3 times in an hour. And then all of a sudden what happened was right towards the end of practice, that left lane really started to transition a little funky, and it got a lot tighter. So that's why we were actually able to go to the high road. And I told him, I said, you know, it's probably looking good, like, you know, 1 ball in each lane. And he said, I agree, and made those small adjustments, and away he went.
What is it about this layout that allows him to bowl so well in this pattern?
Well, for Andres, this is actually his favorite layout. And I don't know if you guys have seen any of his stuff before. Most of his bag actually has this layout because he's a real soft hand at the bottom. He controls the speed and tempo very well. This layout for him, because it's farther from his axis point, you see the pin, his PAP is just about 5 inches. This allows him to kind of float the ball through the front and do different tricks with his hand and always continue. And as you can see here, this is a different ball. It's a very similar layout. That's something that Andres is just really kind of fell in love with, and it's been his favorite layout for as long as I've been working with him. So
you would say his whole arsenal practically has the same layout, and all he has is different cover stocks and ball choices to give him different reactions.
I wouldn't say the whole arsenal. I would say probably about 65–70% of it. You know, like when we were bowling down there the other day, he goes, my choice is a high road, or a fresher high road with the same layout, or I have an older high road with the same layout and it's got a little bit more oil in it. So he had 3 different ones, but same ball, same layout. So yeah, that's really how he works it.
Hi, I'm with Pete Weber, who just won the PBA League Round 2. Pete, Scott has been bowling great all season, and he had an awesome week. Is that why you decided to make him the anchor?
Well, not really. It's just he was the hottest bowler this week, and I know left-handers bowl good in this house, and like I say, he's been the hottest all week. He's on 2 TV shows, and we've already won one, so, you know, that's why I put him anchor, because I have a lot of confidence in his ability to throw a strike if we need it.
Before you struck, I saw you talking to Tommy Jones. Were you guys talking about the lanes?
Yes, we were talking about, I asked him how much he moved from like the first game that we bowled to the second game to the third game. I said, where are you from the last game? And he told me it was a little bit, probably 2 to 3 boards left of where he stood the game before. So we communicated with each other the whole time. Zerbinski leading off would give us a clue what to do, and then Jack would do it, and then Tommy would tell me, but we don't have to tell Scott anything because we just know he's going to get up and throw strikes.
And does winning this round give you momentum going into the next round?
Yes, it does. I mean, you know, that really pumped us up. We worked good together. We can watch each other's ball roll down the lane and get a read off of it. So I feel that as long as 5 guys that can work together and work as a team, then we're going to be really tough to beat.